We focused on restaurants for this study because they're increasingly becoming an important setting for children and families when they're eating meals. So new data from a national survey showed that about 1/3 of children eat at fast food restaurants on a daily basis. And that's just fast food alone. So given that families and children are eating in these settings regularly, and it's not just a special occasion, this suggests that we would want foods available to children in restaurants to look like the foods that we want available to them at home and at school. The average children's menu looks pretty similar to the way children's menus looked a few decades back, so in the 1970s, for example. Not much has changed. You could think of a kid's meal being something like chicken nuggets and French fries and a sweet drink. But a lot of other things have changed since the 1970s. So we now have an obesity epidemic, we have changing tastes where healthier meals are emerging as a trend. So in this new paper, we found that the trends that we had observed previously were largely sustained. So in other words, the healthier ordering patterns that we saw when we looked at children's orders shortly after the new menu was introduced were largely sustained, with kids still ordering high numbers of healthier sides and healthier beverages, for example. So when we looked at their orders this time, we saw that by the last follow-up period, about 3/4 of children's orders included a healthy side, and about 3/4 of children's orders included a healthier beverage. Given that these healthier ordering patterns that we saw among children were largely sustained more than 1 and more than 2 years after the healthier menu was implemented, this suggests that kids were responsive to these healthier menus and they would order and hopefully consume the healthy options.